Here we go again with another video update from the Grap coin YouTube channel, this time covering DOT on the Polkadot chart. As we saw yesterday, the price is continuing to follow the descending wedge pattern, which suggests further sideways volatility. We are presently in close proximity to support, and the downward trend is exceedingly subtle. We're taking our time descending. I can feel the growing frustration among many individuals because of how long it takes, because it demands time and patience and there isn't much occurring. Anything that takes a long time is bothersome. Presently available on the market, and as is typical, things improve with time. Unfortunately, market fluctuations are inevitable. To me, this is a course of action for fixing the problem. As a result, 3 waves are going down and 5 are going up. I would consider it a Wexy structure if we had 3 waves, which is the best case scenario. In a perfect world, we'd be getting close to $7.51, the components of the Y wave. That represents the 38.2 retracement. You have my explicit request for this corrections improvement. If nothing else, the market may or may not reach that level. Put simply, during an up market, very shallow pullbacks are possible. This pattern is also hard to count because to the subtle microstructures, but as I said in the prior updates, wave 1 of the white count, which consists of 5 waves, is likely what we are dealing with. In a WXY structure, the decline would be considered a corrective wave 2. While it would be great if prices kept falling, the fact that they have so far been unable to break through the support zone indicates that the microstructure may be changing slightly. Therefore, it's possible that, for example, the framework, if we adhere to a WXY, this double bottom clearly shows that even though the B wave seems to be extending, so it may be doing a BC, that would be straightforward, but it's also possible that the B wave didn't terminate here. Instead, it grew into a bigger B wave. This can happen in a broader B wave as well, and it's called a flat correction. And then we go down, it's just the usual course of action for remedial actions. Although it's commonly referred to as manipulation, it's more accurately described as corrective behavior. Strangely enough, it's only noticeable when something is rectified. Connected to manipulation, the market just lacks clarity on its intentions. For instance, if you observe a definite 1-2 set, it would be difficult to anticipate that the lower we go, the more the bulls will return, because we are already on such a short wave degree and time frame. Up to the upside waves C and B, indeed that is not possible. To avoid surprising anyone, you can simply bring up the possibility. If the B wave continues, we could get within a hair's breadth of the X wave high point, which is approximately $10. Since the price typically moves to the at least probable target after a wedge pattern break. The wedge's starting point is about $10, maybe even less. Firstly, there is no evidence that this is happening just yet. It's only a possibility. Therefore, I think we could bounce a bit farther from here. Within this wedge pattern, before finally falling, it's possible the C wave is an ending diagonal, which would further complicate matters and slow things down. The end goal, according to our Fibonacci calculations, is for the price to enter the yellow support area, which is now located between $70 and $72. In reality, the second wave's genuine support area does not extend beyond $7.51. It ends at $7.20. With a 65, prices are likely to stay low until they break above either the X wave high of $10 or the B wave high of $9 and $10, the 2 significant resistance levels, or until the first 5 waves appear, preferably with 3 waves going downward in reaction to the support area. This is a really sluggish place right now. It's great. I have 2 possible outcomes in mind, and you should know about them. Although it is part of a bigger ABC structure and has a different overall context, I am still keeping track of the yellow count, which represents wave 2. Might be the second wave of C, or we might have a more expansive 1-2 setup. Regardless, both are bullish scenarios, so I think pullbacks should be used as opportunities, especially considering the structure of. During the downturn, there is a great deal of corrective pricing activity that overlaps. This bodes poorly for the downside momentum and increases bullish sentiment. Shrinking its C, but no sign of a bottom has been encountered yet. I hope you like this update on DOT. If so, I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you so much for watching the video if you found it actually enjoyable.